touch it! You built it all wrong! Did you even read the directions? It didn't fly for 1 second. It's not my fault if you made a plane that can't fly.
I told you not to touch it!
Okay, so I'm going to be doing a review on Arthur. A show about Arthur the Aardvark and his friends, Francine, Muffy, and Pinky, etc. And Arthur's little sister, DW. And speaking of DW, she's another cartoon brat. I'm going to review the episode Arthur's Big Hit, where DW destroys Arthur's model aeroplane and Arthur punches DW, causing everyone to not want to talk to Arthur, and causing Pinky to punch Arthur. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. Arthur's making a model aeroplane. DW then comes and asks Arthur what he's doing.
It's not a game, it's a scale model of the Bell X-1 rocket plane, the plane that broke the sound barrier.
DW says that the plane is all smashed up, but Arthur says that he's building the model aeroplane. Arthur tells DW that she'll mix up the pieces if she touches everything. DW tells Arthur that she's never heard of a model aeroplane that comes with broken pieces. She says she's on her way out. DW says,
I'm going. Never say I don't go when you want me to go because I'm going. Like that. The minute you want me to go, I'm on my way out of here. No waiting.
Go already!
Arthur gets angry, and then we then see DW bothering her brother while he's painting an aeroplane. DW touches the paint jar, and then the paint spills all over the table. Arthur then sees DW touching the plane when the paint isn't dry. Arthur has made his model aeroplane, and then he thinks that this calls for a celebration snack. When Arthur's back is turned, DW starts messing around with the model aeroplane that Arthur just built. And then she proceeds to throw the model aeroplane out the window. DW tells Arthur that he made the plane all wrong and it doesn't fly at all. DW and Arthur are outside, and then Arthur realizes that his plane is smashed to bits. DW says that if the plane could break the sound barrier, then falling out of a window shouldn't be able to break it. DW tells Arthur that he didn't read the directions, and it's not her fault that Arthur made a plane that can't fly. Arthur, too tired to deal with DW's nonsense, punches her in the arm. DW runs to her mom, and starts crying like a bratty baby. When DW's dad puts ice on her arm, DW has a tantrum. Arthur tells his mom that he told DW a million times not to touch his model aeroplane. DW then proceeds to call Arthur bad.
You're bad!
Arthur is banned from TV for a week, but Arthur says that that's not fair. Arthur's mom tells him that they'll deal with what DW did to him. At school, Buster realizes that Arthur hit his sister and then says that that's terrible. Binky and all the other bullies at school listen to what Arthur has to say. Binky is shocked that Arthur hit his sister, and then all the other bullies ask him why he was shocked. But Binky just says, quote unquote, "Why shouldn't I be shocked?" All the other bullies now proceed to dare Binky to hit Arthur. However, Binky doesn't hit Arthur, and the bullies threaten to kick him out of the club of bullies. Now Binky wants to avoid Arthur. Francine tells everyone that Binky is so upset about what Arthur did. Binky says he's so smart. Buster tells Francine that Binky won't even eat near Arthur. Binky tells Arthur's friend Llewellyn that he's avoiding Arthur so he won't have to hit him. Arthur then tells another of his friends that saying DW is just a little girl is saying a tornado is just a little wind. When Binky sees Arthur, he proceeds to hit him. Binky punches Arthur in the way Arthur punched DW. Arthur is back at home, and now he needs ice for his arm. DW apologizes for breaking Arthur's plane, and Arthur apologizes for punching DW. DW tells Arthur that she's just a child, and she tells Arthur to give her a break. We then see Binky Barnes apologizing to Arthur for hitting him. All the bullies say that Arthur can be part of their club, but Binky says there's no club. Let's summarize. DW bothered her brother a few times when Arthur was making his model aeroplane. She bothered Arthur and touched the paint jar and then spilt some paint all over the table. She then proceeded to throw Arthur's model aeroplane out of the window, causing Arthur to punch her in the arm. When Arthur's mom was scolding him for what he did to DW, DW proceeded to call him bad. Binky then had to avoid Arthur so he wouldn't punch Arthur. And this was all because Arthur punched DW. When Binky saw Arthur, he proceeded to punch him in the arm. In the end, Binky apologised for what he did to Arthur, and Arthur apologised for what he did to DW. So, Binky is a troublemaker for punching Arthur, who also probably might be a troublemaker. And of course, for throwing Arthur's model aeroplane out of the window and bothering him while he was making it. DW is a troublemaker. Hello everyone, I hope you all enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so I can review the Fireman Sam movie Alien Alert. Okay, hit the road, Happy Toad.